I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake, and today we're going to talk about something that quietly changes every part of your life.
Your habits,
Your routines,
your mindset.
your future.
Because today's topic is the power of consistency in your life.
And honestly, consistency sounds simple.
But emotionally, it's difficult sometimes.
Very difficult.
Especially in modern life where people constantly feel distracted, overwhelmed, or mentally exhausted.
Some days you feel motivated.
Some days you don't.
Some days you feel inspired to improve your life.
And other days you just want to stay in bed and scroll on your phone for 3 hours.
Honestly, yes.
But here's the interesting thing. Real change usually does not happen through huge, dramatic moments.
It happens through small actions repeated quietly every day.
Tiny habits.
Small routines.
Showing up repeatedly,
Even on difficult days.
especially on difficult days.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about discipline, motivation, habits, self-growth, burnout, routines, and how consistency slowly transforms people over time.
We'll also practice calm and natural English conversation together while learning useful vocabulary, emotional expressions, and real-life English sentence patterns.
So if you want to improve your English while also improving your mindset and daily habits, you're in the right place.
And if you enjoy these kinds of meaningful English conversations, please subscribe to Chill English channel.
Subscribing helps us continue creating peaceful and useful English lessons for learners around the world.
All right, Jake.
Let's begin.
Do you think consistency is more important than motivation?
Honestly, yes, definitely.
Really?
Because motivation changes constantly.
That's true.
Some mornings people feel inspired and energized.
And other mornings they feel tired, stressed, distracted, or emotionally drained.
But consistency is different.
Consistency means continuing even when emotions change.
Exactly.
That's actually very powerful emotionally.
I think many people wait too long for motivation before starting something important.
Definitely.
They tell themselves, I'll start tomorrow. I'll practice when I feel ready. I'll become disciplined later.
But later often becomes never.
Especially because motivation disappears quickly.
Modern life is full of distractions.
Phones,
Social media,
endless entertainment.
notifications every few minutes.
It became very easy to lose focus.
Which is why consistency matters more than temporary motivation.
Consistency creates momentum.
Momentum is a great vocabulary word.
Yes, momentum means energy and movement that helps something continue forward naturally.
For example, small habits create positive momentum.
Or, consistency builds momentum slowly over time.
Another important thing about consistency is that progress often feels invisible in the beginning.
That's such an important point.
Many people quit because they don't see immediate results.
But real improvement usually happens quietly,
Slowly,
repeatedly,
tiny actions seem unimportant at first.
but over time they completely transform people.
Transform is another excellent vocabulary word.
Transform means changing deeply or completely.
For example, consistency can transform your confidence.
Or, daily habits slowly transform your life.
Let's teach our listeners a useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
One useful pattern is, I'm trying to become more blank.
For example, I'm trying to become more consistent.
Or, I'm trying to become more disciplined.
Native speakers use this kind of self-improvement language very naturally.
Another useful expression is, small habits create big changes.
Simple sentence, but honestly very true.
People often underestimate small daily actions.
Especially because modern culture loves dramatic success stories.
Fast transformation.
Instant results.
Overnight success.
But real growth usually feels repetitive and sometimes even boring.
Boring routines are actually where real improvement begins.
Definitely.
Athletes repeat the same exercises constantly.
Musicians practice scales repeatedly.
Writers write consistently.
Language learners repeat vocabulary and listening daily.
Repetition creates mastery.
Mastery is another beautiful word.
Mastery means developing deep skill through practice and repetition.
Most skilled people became successful slowly, not instantly.
Another important thing about consistency is identity.
Ah, yes, identity changes everything.
Many people focus only on goals.
But consistency becomes easier when it becomes part of identity.
Exactly.
Someone who says, "I want to exercise," thinks differently from someone who says, "I'm a healthy person."
That identity shift feels very powerful psychologically.
The same thing happens with English learning.
Instead of saying, "I'm trying to learn English,"
People can begin saying, "I'm becoming an English speaker."
that changes mindset completely.
Mindset is another extremely useful word.
Mindset means the way someone thinks or views life mentally.
For example, a positive mindset helps consistency.
Or consistency slowly changes your mindset.
Another thing people misunderstand is discipline.
Definitely.
Many people think discipline means being extremely strict or intense.
But healthy discipline often feels calm and simple,
It's less emotional,
less dramatic.
more automatic.
Automatic habits are powerful because they reduce mental resistance.
Resistance is another important vocabulary word.
Resistance means mental hesitation or emotional unwillingness to do something.
Consistency becomes easier when people stop debating with themselves constantly.
Debate creates emotional exhaustion.
Exactly.
If someone asks themselves every day, "Should I practice today?" they waste mental energy repeatedly,
But routines remove unnecessary decisions.
which is why routines are so powerful emotionally.
Another thing consistency teaches people is patience.
Modern culture made people impatient.
Everyone wants fast results now.
Fast success.
Fast improvement.
Fast confidence.
But consistency requires patience emotionally,
Growth often happens slowly and invisibly.
like watering a plant.
You don't see immediate change every day.
But eventually the growth becomes obvious.
That's honestly such a beautiful metaphor for self-growth.
Another important lesson consistency teaches is self-trust.
Definitely.
Every time people keep small promises to themselves,
They slowly begin trusting themselves more emotionally.
self-trust is incredibly important for confidence.
Many people lose confidence because they repeatedly break promises to themselves.
Which creates disappointment internally.
But consistency rebuilds self-respect slowly.
Respecting yourself emotionally changes everything.
And maybe one of the most powerful things about consistency is this.
Small actions repeated daily eventually become part of who you are.
One thing I've noticed about consistency is that people often make it too complicated emotionally.
Definitely.
They imagine huge routines, perfect schedules, or dramatic life transformations.
Which can actually make starting feel overwhelming.
Overwhelming is such an important word in self-improvement conversations.
Yes, overwhelming means emotionally or mentally too difficult to handle comfortably.
For example, big goals can feel overwhelming.
Or trying to change everything at once feels overwhelming.
That's why small habits matter so much.
Small habits feel manageable emotionally.
And manageable habits are easier to repeat consistently.
Repetition is honestly more important than intensity sometimes.
Definitely.
Someone studying English for 15 minutes every day may improve more than someone studying intensely once every 2 weeks.
Because consistency builds rhythm.
Rhythm is a beautiful word here.
Rhythm means a natural, repeated pattern or flow.
Consistent people often build healthy rhythms into their lives.
Wake-up routines.
Exercise habits.
Reading.
English listening practice.
Quiet routines slowly become automatic.
Automatic habits reduce mental resistance.
Another thing consistency changes is confidence.
Definitely.
Confidence does not usually appear before action.
It grows through repeated action.
That's such an important lesson.
Many people wait to feel confident before starting something.
But confidence often appears after repetition, not before it.
Especially with English learning, the first few speaking attempts often feel uncomfortable.
Awkward, slow.
Embarrassing sometimes.
Very true.
But consistency slowly reduces fear.
Repetition makes difficult things feel normal over time.
Let's teach our listeners a useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
One useful pattern is, at first, it felt blank.
For example, at first, speaking English felt uncomfortable.
Or, at first, waking up early felt impossible.
And then you can continue with, but over time, it became easier.
That's a very natural storytelling structure in English conversations.
Another huge part of consistency is learning how to continue on bad days.
Ah, yes. That's honestly where real consistency begins.
Anyone can work hard when they feel motivated.
But difficult days reveal real habits.
Tired days.
Stressful days.
Emotionally heavy days.
Busy days.
Consistency matters most during those moments.
Especially because missing one difficult day often becomes missing many days.
Exactly.
People sometimes think, I already skipped today, so maybe I'll restart next week.
Which slowly breaks momentum emotionally.
That's why small effort still matters on difficult days.
Even tiny progress matters psychologically.
Tiny progress protects identity.
Identity is honestly one of the deepest parts of consistency.
Definitely.
Every repeated action quietly tells your brain, this is the kind of person I am.
Someone who reads daily becomes a reader.
Someone who practices English daily becomes an English speaker.
Someone who exercises consistently becomes a healthy person,
Identity grows through repetition.
not through motivation alone.
Another important thing consistency teaches is emotional resilience.
Resilience is such a powerful word.
Resilience means the ability to recover and continue after difficulty or failure.
Consistent people are not perfect people.
Exactly.
They simply return after difficult moments.
They restart,
Adjust.
continue.
That emotional flexibility is very important.
Many people quit because they expect perfection from themselves.
Perfectionism destroys consistency for many people.
Definitely.
If someone believes every habit must be perfect,
They often become discouraged very quickly.
but imperfect consistency is still powerful.
Showing up imperfectly is much better than disappearing completely.
That's honestly one of the healthiest lessons people can learn emotionally.
Another thing consistency changes is mental discipline.
Modern life weakened attention for many people.
Phones created constant distraction.
Notifications interrupt focus constantly,
Entertainment became endless.
which makes focused routines more valuable now than ever before.
Focus itself became almost a superpower.
Definitely.
Consistency trains attention slowly.
Especially when people repeatedly practice difficult things without immediate rewards.
Delayed gratification is another important concept.
Delayed gratification means accepting small discomfort now for bigger future rewards.
For example, studying instead of scrolling, practicing instead of procrastinating, or waking up early instead of sleeping longer.
Procrastination is another excellent vocabulary word.
Procrastination means delaying something important unnecessarily.
For example, consistency helps reduce procrastination.
Or, social media often increases procrastination.
Another thing consistency teaches people is emotional stability.
That's interesting. Explain that.
Well, routines create structure emotionally.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Predictable routines often reduce stress and anxiety.
Especially during chaotic periods of life.
Morning routines, exercise habits, journaling, reading.
Small routines create emotional grounding.
Grounding is another beautiful word.
Grounding means creating emotional stability and calmness.
Consistency often creates calm energy emotionally.
Another huge lesson consistency teaches is patience with yourself.
Definitely.
Real growth takes longer than people expect.
Especially emotional growth.
Confidence develops slowly.
Discipline develops slowly.
Fluency develops slowly.
Healthy habits develop slowly.
But small daily effort compounds over time.
Compound is another important vocabulary word.
Compound means increasing gradually through repeated growth.
For example, small habits compound over time.
Or, consistency creates compounded progress.
Many people underestimate how much life can change within 1 year of consistent effort.
Especially because daily changes feel very small.
But eventually, those small actions create completely different lifestyles.
Another thing I love about consistency is that it creates emotional peace.
Definitely.
People feel calmer when they trust themselves.
And consistency builds self-trust slowly.
Keeping promises to yourself changes self-esteem deeply.
Self-esteem means how positively or negatively someone views themselves.
Every repeated habit quietly says, I care about my future.
Which is actually a very emotional form of self-respect.
Another important part of consistency is environment.
Ah, yes, environment affects habits tremendously.
Clean spaces,
Quiet environments,
supportive people.
reduced distractions.
Those things make consistency easier emotionally,
Humans are deeply influenced by surroundings.
which is why changing small environmental details can help habits tremendously.
For example, placing books where you can see them, keeping phones away during study time, or preparing healthy food earlier.
Tiny environmental changes often create huge behavioral changes.
And maybe one of the most powerful things about consistency is this.
The life people dream about is usually built through ordinary daily actions repeated quietly over time. Now that we've talked about habits, motivation, routines, discipline, and identity, let's focus on something important.
Yes, let's talk about how consistency slowly changes your life emotionally.
Because consistency is not only about productivity.
It's also about trust.
Trust in yourself.
Trust in your future.
Trust that small actions matter even when results feel invisible.
That invisible stage is honestly where most people quit.
Definitely.
People often stop too early because progress feels slow.
Especially in modern culture where everyone expects instant results.
Fast transformation.
Fast success.
Fast confidence.
But real change usually feels quiet,
Repetitive.
ordinary.
Sometimes even boring.
But boring routines are often creating extraordinary results slowly underneath the surface.
Underneath the surface is a beautiful expression.
It means something important is happening even if it's not immediately visible.
For example, growth often happens underneath the surface.
Or consistency changes people quietly over time.
Another thing consistency teaches is emotional maturity.
Definitely.
Emotionally mature people understand that feelings constantly change.
Some days feel easy.
Some days feel difficult.
Some mornings people feel motivated.
Other mornings they feel tired and distracted.
But consistency means continuing anyway,
Not perfectly.
but repeatedly.
That's such an important difference.
Many people think consistency means never struggling,
But real consistency includes difficult days too.
especially difficult days.
One thing I really admire about consistent people is their ability to restart.
Ah, yes, restarting is powerful emotionally.
Everyone loses momentum sometimes.
Everyone becomes distracted sometimes.
Everyone experiences lazy or stressful periods.
But consistent people don't disappear permanently.
They return.
Restarting quickly matters more than perfection.
That's honestly one of the healthiest mindset shifts people can learn.
Let's teach our listeners a useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
One useful pattern is, I'm trying to get back into the habit of.
For example, I'm trying to get back into the habit of reading daily.
Or, I'm trying to get back into the habit of practicing English every morning.
Native speakers use get back into the habit very naturally after breaks or difficult periods.
Another important lesson consistency teaches is self-respect.
Definitely.
Every time people keep promises to themselves,
They slowly strengthen self-trust emotionally.
and self-trust changes confidence deeply.
Many people think confidence comes from external success.
But often, confidence comes from knowing I can rely on myself.
That internal trust feels emotionally stabilizing.
Stabilizing is another excellent word.
Stabilizing means creating emotional balance and steadiness.
For example, healthy routines feel emotionally stabilizing.
Or, consistency creates emotional stability.
Another huge part of consistency is learning patience.
Patience became difficult in modern life.
Definitely.
Phones trained people to expect immediate stimulation constantly.
Instant entertainment.
Instant answers.
Instant dopamine.
But meaningful growth usually happens slowly.
Especially personal growth.
The most valuable changes in life often require repetition over long periods.
Fitness.
Confidence,
Relationships.
language fluency,
Mental health.
emotional healing.
Those things grow gradually.
Gradually is another very useful vocabulary word.
Gradually means slowly over time.
For example, confidence develops gradually.
Or consistency changes habits gradually.
Another thing consistency changes is emotional resilience.
Resilience is honestly one of the most powerful human qualities.
Definitely.
Resilient people continue even after setbacks.
Setbacks are temporary difficulties or failures.
Everyone experiences setbacks.
But consistent people recover faster emotionally,
Because routines create stability during stressful periods.
especially during modern life where emotions often feel chaotic.
Another thing consistency teaches people is delayed gratification.
Ah, yes, one of the hardest modern skills.
Delayed gratification means accepting short-term discomfort for long-term benefits.
Studying instead of endlessly scrolling.
Exercising instead of staying in bed.
Practicing English instead of procrastinating.
Modern distractions make consistency difficult sometimes.
Especially social media.
Phones constantly compete for attention now.
Attention itself became valuable.
Consistent routines help protect focus and mental energy.
Another thing many people realize is that consistency creates freedom eventually.
That sounds interesting. Explain that.
Well, disciplined habits often reduce stress later.
Ah, that's true.
Financial consistency creates stability.
Exercise consistency creates health.
Study consistency creates opportunities.
Emotional consistency creates peace.
Small, repeated actions shape future reality.
That's honestly such a powerful idea.
Another important lesson consistency teaches is compassion towards yourself.
Definitely.
Healthy consistency is not about punishing yourself emotionally.
It's about caring about your future self.
Future self is such an important concept psychologically.
Every small, healthy habit is basically a gift to your future self.
Better sleep,
Better mental health.
better confidence,
Better opportunities.
better emotional stability.
Consistency quietly creates those things over time.
Another thing I love about consistency is how ordinary it looks externally.
Yes, real consistency often looks very simple.
Quiet mornings,
Repeated routines.
small daily actions.
Showing up quietly again and again.
But those ordinary moments slowly build extraordinary lives.
Another important thing people learn is this.
Motivation starts people sometimes.
But consistency changes people permanently.
Let's teach one final useful sentence pattern.
The pattern is, one small habit I want to build is blank.
For example, one small habit I want to build is reading every morning.
Or, one small habit I want to build is practicing English for 10 minutes daily.
Those sentences sound natural and motivating in English.
Let's do a little speaking practice.
If possible, try answering these questions out loud.
First question, why is consistency difficult sometimes?
Second question, how do small habits change people over time?
Third question, what habits help people become more disciplined?
Fourth question, how does consistency affect confidence?
Fifth question. What small habit would you like to build in your life?
Try using the sentence patterns we practiced today.
For example, I'm trying to become more,
Or, at first it felt.
or one small habit I want to build is.
Speaking out loud helps emotional English become more natural and fluent.
And conversations about self-growth and consistency are excellent for improving real communication skills in English.
Before we finish, let's quickly review what we talked about today.
We discussed motivation, discipline, habits, routines, procrastination, resilience, and self-growth.
We also talked about identity, self-trust, emotional stability, delayed gratification, and mindset.
We learned useful emotional vocabulary and natural English sentence patterns related to consistency and personal development.
Most importantly, we talked about something that quietly changes every part of life.
Consistency.
And maybe one of the biggest lessons is this.
Big life changes are usually built through very small daily actions.
Quiet routines matter.
Tiny habits matter.
Showing up matters.
Even imperfect effort matters.
Because consistency is not about becoming perfect overnight.
It's about becoming slightly stronger, calmer, and more disciplined day after day.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
What is one small habit you want to build in your life?
Write your answer in the comments.
You can begin your sentence like this. One small habit I want to build is...
We always enjoy reading your answers.
It's a wonderful way to practice your English writing skills.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to Chill English channel.
Subscribing helps us continue creating calm and meaningful English lessons for learners around the world.
Keep practicing a little every day.
And remember, learning English is a journey.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you next time.